Hello Genians, our math board exam question today is about cylinders. See board exam question given last November 1995. The question: a circular cylinder with a volume of 6.54 cubic meter is circumscribed about a right prism whose base is an equilateral triangle of side 1.25 meter. What is the altitude of the cylinder in meter? So to solve this, we have to make the rough sketch of the cylinder. This is the top view. And we have now here there is of course a triangular prism. So if you will this one here, what is given here is the volume, which is equal to 6.54 cubic meter. This is the volume of the cylinder. Now, since this is an equilateral triangle, meaning this side is 60 degrees, and this side, and this side, and this side, the sides are the same. So, of course, the formulas needed here. So what is required here? Is the altitude of the cylinder. So if this is the altitude of the cylinder, what is required is the altitude or the height of the cylinder. Now, the formulas we needed and this to solve the problem, we need of course the volume of the cylinder, which is equal to pi r squared h, where v is the volume, pi is 3.14, r is equal to the radius of the circle on top, and h is the height of the cylinder. So also we need here the cosine law formula. So here if we look at the top view, it's of course a circular and with a equilateral triangle. So here we have this one is the same with this and the same with this because they are equilateral. And so if you have to see this one in the center, this we will call it as theta, the angle theta, and this one, of course, this one from here to here is equal to the radius. This is the radius of the circle, from here to here, everywhere going around. This is the radius of the circle. Now, of course, to find the theta is equal to, because one revolution is equal to 360 degrees. So divided by 3, because if you see this one here, and then 3 parts, so divided by 3 is equal to 120 degrees. Therefore, the theta is 120 degrees. Now, we can use this one to find the r, we can use the, because it's already like this one. This is the r, and this is the 120. So, of course, this is the x. Now, by cosine law, state that, so because we are looking for the x, so x squared is equal to r squared plus r squared minus 2r times r times cosine of the angle, which is equal to 120 degrees. Therefore, x squared is equal to 2r squared minus 2r squared cosine 120 degrees. Now, of course, the given here, the side is equal to, which is given to be 1.25. So, 1.25 squared is equal to 2r squared minus 2r squared cosine of 120 degrees. Now, simplifying all this one, r therefore is equal to 0.72 meter. So we can solve now the height of the cylinder. First, we have to substitute the values for the volume, which is equal to pi r squared h. Now the volume is given to be 6.54. And of course pi, which is 3.14, and r, which we solved already to be 0.72 squared times the height of the cylinder. Therefore, solving this one, h is equal to 4 meter. So this is the one we're looking for, the height of the cylinder, or the altitude of the cylinder, which is equal to 4 meter. Now, another CE board exam question which was given last May 1996. The question: a circular cylinder is circumscribed about a right prism having a square base 1 meter on an edge. The volume of the cylinder is 6.283 cubic meter. Find its altitude in meters. Again, we need to sketch the cylinder. So if this is our rough sketch of the cylinder, and here, because it is a square, so for example here, and this one, and this one, and this one, this is a square prism. So if you put this one down, if you will look at the top view, this is this square here. So this one from here, of course, from here to here, we can designate this one as the diameter. And here, this one, because it is on an edge, so this is 1 and 1. So 1 meter, 1 meter, and 1 meter. Now, what are the formulas needed here? Because the given is the volume, which is equal to 6.283, and of course the edge, the side is equal to 1 meter. Now, what are the formulas needed here? The required one is the altitude of the cylinder. So, the h. Now, the formulas we needed here. These are the formulas that we need here. Is the Pythagorean, and then we need also, of course, the volume of the cylinder, which is equal to pi r squared h, equal to, because this is 1 and this 1 and this is d. Therefore, d squared is equal to 1 squared plus 1 squared. D therefore is equal to square root of 2, which is equal to 1.414. Now, of course, r is equal to the diameter over the 2. So, from the formula, volume is equal to pi r squared h. Now, the volume is given to be 6.283 cubic meter, which is equal to pi times the value of r, which is d over 2 squared h. Now, we have the value of d, so we can substitute the value of d. 6.283 is equal to pi times the d, which is equal to 1.414 over 2 squared times h. So now we have only one variable, which is the h. So therefore, we simplifying this one, the height of the cylinder therefore is equal to 4 meter.